I need to get out of this hospital. This was not the plan. When I came here to Dublin, Ireland for St. Patrick's Day, my plan consisted of pubs, parades, dancing in the streets. Instead, I get attacked by some random guy on a side street. He is amped up. He's wearing brass knuckles with spikes in them. And when he punches me, the spike splits open my head above my left eye. Now, everyone else is at an after party, and I am bleeding, alone in this hospital, waiting for stitches. And I swear, the emergency room in Dublin, Ireland, on St. Patrick's Day is a total shit show. There are drunk people bleeding everywhere. I'm supposed to fly to Amsterdam tomorrow. I have tickets for this music festival, the Jam and the Dam, and I'm going to visit my boyfriend, Boris. He's Dutch. My flight leaves in 5 hours. Finally, I walk out of the hospital. My face is swelling up in bruises. My head is wrapped in gauze. I hail a cab to the airport.
I need to get out of this hospital. It's the UNC Psych Center, and I didn't want to come here. This was not in the plans. This is a place you come when you want to kill somebody or kill yourself. That's not me. I just didn't want to keep living. That's not the same. When there was nowhere else to go, I checked myself in, and I stay a week, half my time in the ER, the rest in the psych unit. I need help, but I'm not getting it here. This place is an absolute shit show, so I leave. The only thing that's changed, I've lost a week. Oh, and I'm gonna get a bill, a big bill. And when I do, when I get this bill, I will no doubt add more holes to the living room or bedroom or bathroom walls, because this is the place where it goes. That's the place where it goes. And I'm still alone. That hasn't changed either. Look, if something doesn't change, the next time it won't be a psych unit or the psych ER. It's going to be a jail or a cemetery. I know this, and I know something needs to change. And I need to get out of this house. I've been back a week, but every time I open the door to leave, I stop because I feel like everybody is always staring at me. Like I've got this big tattoo across my entire face, and it says, dangerous.
I get to Amsterdam and everyone is staring at me. My face is covered in bruises. My head is wrapped in bandages. I look like a train wreck. It's obvious I've been beaten up. And people are judging me. They're giving me dirty looks. It's like I've got this giant sign that says victim on my face. There's a cop at the airport. He scowls at me and he says, well, that must have been some door. And I feel ashamed and I feel embarrassed. But when Boris sees me for the first time, he doesn't flinch. And he's not embarrassed to be seen with me. We go out in public. We go out to dinner. And there's a big part of me that just wants to be alone, to hide somewhere inside. But these bruises aren't going to go away any faster no matter where I am. And Jam and the Dam, it's happening now. And so I go to the festival like this. And I have to lean on a railing. I'm dizzy from the concussion. But I lean onto the railing and I'm moving with the music. I'm dancing. And for a moment, I feel good.
Dance. I see a flyer for a dance class, a salsa class. It's near me. It's on a Monday night. I've done salsa before when I was up in New York. So I go. This is Cuban salsa. It's done in a group, in a circle. I'm in this big beginner circle. And for that Monday night, I dance for 2 hours. Is it fun? No. Because I feel like everybody is looking at me, judging me. The fuck are you looking at? I am not dangerous. It's the tattoo. And I know everybody can see it plastered across my face, dangerous. And after that Monday night, I don't want to go back. And that week, when I'm home, I hide. And I'm looking at those walls with those holes. And I know no matter where I go or what I do, or who I do it with. I'm going to feel this way. So I go back that next Monday night. I even tell some people before class starts about my stay in the hospital. They don't seem to mind. In fact, one guy says, okay, you ready to dance? And so after that second class, I know I'm coming back. And I do. All winter and into spring, Monday nights, I dance. And then I go home. And for the rest of the week, I'm still alone. But I've got those Monday nights. And I'm getting good. Good enough to have these moments. They don't happen often. And they don't last long. But sometimes when I'm moving in this space with these people to that music, this is now where it goes. This is where it goes. There are no new holes in that wall. And I feel better. I feel a little better. These moments when I just forget about that tattoo and I dance. At summer, one of the women tells me that they are planning a trip to Havana. It's the birthplace of Cuban salsa. Do I want to go? She asks me. And I'm thinking, with this tattoo across my face? Really? Me?
Then Boris asks me if I want to come with him to Utrecht, his hometown in the Netherlands. And I'm like, really? Me? Like this? And he means it. He wants to show me where he grew up. And when we get to Utrecht, he brings me to this bar called Aku. It's packed. Aku, it's a punk rock bar. It used to be a squat. It's a non-traditional kind of place. And the manager recognizes Boris right away. He used to work there. The manager comes over to us and he tells us, like, hey, we're really understaffed tonight. And then he asks the both of us if we would be willing to help out, work a shift at the bar. Really? Me? Like this? He is totally cool with me working this bar, bandages, bruises, and all. Up until now, since I left the hospital, I've always felt like an outsider. But now I'm volunteering in this punk rock bar in Utrecht. I'm serving drinks in Dutch. I'm speaking French to a tourist from West Africa. And I get lost in the moment and I forget that I'm hurt. And I'm laughing and I'm smiling. And I'm still covered in bruises. Everyone can see it. But the people here, they're not judging me. They're not treating me like a victim. They're treating me like a person. And I feel like a person and it feels so good. When my shift is over, the music is blasting. And Boris and I, we embrace and we dance.
Really, Sean? Come with us to Cuba. I say yes. And later that summer, 7 of us are landing in Havana's airport. The dance company we have hired tells us to meet them at the Malecon. It's this big, long stone boardwalk. Look, they want to show us where they're from. And when we arrive, we hug, we kiss. One of the dance teachers gives me a bottle of rum. Try it, he says. We have drinks. 9 months ago, I was in the hospital and I was home alone. And now I'm in Havana with friends. And I still have those moments of not wanting to be here. And I know that tattoo, it may never be gone, but it's fading. And then one of our teachers turns the music on and we embrace, all of us, and we form a big circle. All of us, including me. And the sun is shining, and the waves are splashing, and the music is blasting. And it feels so good. And we dance.